Hey, welcome back. Okay, so basically, the phone just said it was like maximum file size reach, and I was like, no, why would they do this to us? Okay, so what I was telling students, it was sitting. There's actually some things that we could do with. That we could do before we even start to put numbers into the equation itself. With LCM, we could draw this little inverse Tetris-like L face, and then just input the denominators, and we didn't do any math as yet. So, okay, we're looking at 3, 2, and 5. Because we have 3, 2, and 5, we still start from the lowest potential number, which is 1. We can't use 1 because, in fact, we'll just get into an infinite loop. So we start with 2. So 2, this is an error that I see all the time. So once we have 2, remember 3 is not fully divisible by 2 without leaving a remainder. If we divide 3 by 2, we'll get 1 remainder 1. We want to no remainders. So essentially, we'll just bring down that 3. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so that means that part of the equation is done. We don't have to worry about it at all. 5 divided by 2, it'll be 2 remainder 1. We don't want no remainders, guys, so it'll be 5. So the next, we try 2, it can't work, so we bump it up to 3. So 3 divided by 3, 1, remainder 0. That's what we want. So this one is finished, this one is finished, and we still have 5 here. Now, after 3, we could try 4. Nope, 5 divided by 4 is 1 remainder 1. We cannot use that. So then we try 5. So 5, so we have 1, 1, and 1. And that is it. We have our LCM. But we still have to do a little bit more work. We still have to multiply these numbers on the side here. So we have 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. So essentially, 2 by 3 will give you 6. 6 multiplied by 5 will give you 30. So our LCM equals 30. Now, okay, so if we have part 2, let's just, okay, so this is, let's call this question 1, question 2. Question 2 would be, from here, what it would require you to do according to 2019 to 2023 SJ framework, what they would want you to calculate the equivalent, the equivalent fractions using the LCM as the denominator. Okay, guys, forgive the handwriting. Writing through this if you find it a stress. Okay, so we have the LCM as being 30. So let's do this question in pink, which will actually match with the Purell Peaceful. Okay, no, that's actually more purple. I was planning to like go full PPE for like when I used to work special anti-crime, like personal protection equipment, like full gloves, everything for this video. But yeah, that will be that would further delay the video. So okay, calculate equivalent fractions. So we have 1 over 3, we have 1 over 2, and then we have 3 over 5, and the LCM is 30. So remember, whenever we calculate equivalent fractions, we want to make a fraction that has the denominator as 30 as the LCM, and the top number would be representative of it. So think about it like this. If we have 1 over 3, what would be an equivalent fraction of 1 over 3, something over 30? Yes, 10 over 30, but let's work it out. So let's do it simple step by step to ensure that we understand. Okay, good. I just figured out how to put a focus lock, which is cool. Huh, okay. Technology is awesome. Okay, so 30 divided by 3, 30 divided by 3 equals to 10. 10 multiplied by 1 will give you 10. So 30 divided by 2, 30 divided by 2 is 15. 15 multiplied by 1 is 15. 30 divided by 5. Oh, let's almost give you guys a better view. 30 divided by 5 equals 6. 6 multiplied by 3 is 18. So equivalent fractions. So if we had to add all these fractions, all we do is just 10 plus 15 plus 18. But let us, I tell students all the time, whenever we do a particular question, if it allows, only if it allows, only if you have that extra time at the end of exam, we do not want to waste time not getting marks. Only if we have that extra time, then we double check them. So how can we double check that these fractions are equal to what we calculate them to be? So 1 over 3, and we say the equivalent fraction to this would be 10 over 30. So we just reduce. 10 divided by 10 equals 1. 30 divided by 10 equals 3. So, we just got that one, and we know it is 100% correct. So we have the other one as 15 over 30. So that is supposedly equivalent to 1 to a half. So 15 over 30, 15 divided by, okay, let's do the long method as opposed to the 15 divided by 15 method. So, all right, 15, so 5k divided by both of them, right? That we know that. So 5 divided by 15, 3, 5 divided by 30, 6, 3 divided by 3 is 1, 6 divided by 3 is 2. So we have 1 over 2, so we have a half. So we are correct. We know those two are correct. 18 over 30, 6 divided by 3, right? And then 6 divided by 5, 30 divided by 6, 5, 3 over 5. So good. This is another example that we have completed. Okay, so Mr. has come up with a sheet with a lot of questions. So I'll give you guys that in a bit. And then we will move on to most likely the topic of time, but we still have the comprehension as well as some creative writing to do before you guys get away. So this week will be interesting. You guys will be getting all of your schooling from us at Elite Educators. And again, the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra is the best thing since sliced bread. So to continue, I shall mask up. Alright guys, peace out. I may sound muffled because of the N95 mask.